Welcome to my 2014 Ford Transit Custom. This is the long wheelbase model which I bought around 10 months ago as an ex-builder's van, and I spent all this time converting it to a camper just in time for lockdown. The fridge is a Webasto Cruise 49 with plenty of capacity inside as well as a little ice box, and I've reversed the door on it so it better fits the orientation of the van. For the sink I've fitted the SMEV 9722 right hand sink and twin burner hob. It's got a cold water supply with micro switch tap which is fed from a bottle in the units. And the units themselves, they come from Evo Motion Design and are built for the long wheelbase custom. There's a cupboard under the sink with plenty of room for a chopping board, ridge bunkie and such like. Then we've got one deep drawer underneath for all your bits and pieces, and that drawer's got a soft close system which is quite nice. Underneath that's the gas cupboard with drop out vent, and I've added a bulkhead regulator for the gas supply. On the left side of the units is the control panel for the Chinese diesel heater I got for about £80 from eBay. And that's fitted under the van and it's plumbed in directly to the diesel fuel tank, which is nice. Behind that tambored door we've got a shelf for all my pots and pans, and I've also got the carbon monoxide detector here along with a gas alarm. The water bottles for fresh and grey water are also in this cupboard, and there's a little cubby hole over on the right. For the electrics, I built a switch control panel using the same wood as the units, and that's got an ILE battery monitor in the side, and we've got switches for the fridge, tap and the other electrics including USB on the front. Behind this tambour door on the wardrobe units are a few shelves, and there's another cubby hole just under a lift up lid in front of the battery monitor and electrics unit. The lights are all controlled by remote control, and the rock and roll bed that I got from eBay has got a huge amount of space underneath for storing bedding or whatever I want to stick under there really. So if we go around to the back of the van, you can see that there is still a huge amount of boot space in front of the rear bench seats. And there is a whole lot more shelving behind the tambour doors on the wardrobe unit over on the right hand side. In the rat's nest of the electrics cupboard I've got a 110 amp hour AGM leisure battery which is charged by the CTEC D250 SE split charge system via the main battery and 160 watt solar panel on the roof. We've got a 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter for 240 volt power, and I've rigged up all the electrics through a dedicated fuse box. The table lives in a bracket on the rear doors when it's not in use. So the rear seats convert to the bed really easily just by moving a lever and pulling the bed out. As you can see, even with that bed out, there's still plenty of room in the back of the van. So that is my van that I converted myself, and to finish off, here's a montage of pictures from throughout the build. Thanks very much for watching, and if you have questions I'll gladly answer them in the comments.